how can we apply this piri? It is actually through Miri. And wherever I see the yogis around the world having beautiful meditation practices and beautiful communities, sometimes it feels that we become separated from the world. We're all interacting within our yogi communities, and we become kind of floating around in our little bubbles. And this is actually what happens when we separate that concept. We go into our spiritual ego, we go into our spiritual path without having the power of the Miri landing us, holding us in here. And this being engaged in the world, I think is more difficult than the other yoga that you do on your mat or waking up early in the morning. This being engaged in the world without becoming polluted with it, like the lotus flower is floating on top, but it has its roots down inside of the mud. This is really important, that we're always stay connected with that origin of being human, and not only being human, but part of us being animal, really. And in the same way, I think this concept of Miri Piri is calling on ourselves so that we can connect this through our everyday life. It's not separating my yoga and then my life, but really bringing my yoga into my life. And how do we say? Walk the talk. Not only talk about lofty concepts in the yoga class or in the Gurdwara, but really, how can we apply this when we are talking to our children and when we are dealing in our businesses?